What if I told you there's an alternative path to retirement that allows you to live life on your terms? A path that doesn't require punching the clock or waiting decades to enjoy your golden years. This is the world of alternative retirement strategies for entrepreneurs and creatives. A world where passion, innovation, and an unrelenting drive to shape your destiny pave the way to true financial freedom. Imagine waking up each morning, energized by the knowledge that today you'll be immersed in work that ignites your soul. No more dreading Mondays or watching the clock, counting down the hours until you can escape the cubicle. This could be your new reality, a life of purpose, autonomy, and the thrill of revolutionary creation. But this path is not for the faint of heart. It demands an unwavering commitment to your craft, a willingness to take calculated risks, and the resilience to overcome inevitable setbacks and failures. This is a journey of growth, of testing your limits and emerging stronger, wiser, and more capable with each obstacle you conquer. The entrepreneurial mindset. At the core of any successful entrepreneur beats the heart of a visionary, one who dares to dream big and has the tenacity to turn those dreams into reality. It's this distinct mindset that separates the movers and shakers from the followers, the trailblazers from those content to walk the well-trodden path. Entrepreneurship, the art of behaving like an entrepreneur within an established company, is often lauded as the #1 alternative to full-fledged entrepreneurship. But what does it truly mean to embody the soul of an entrepreneur while operating within the constraints of a larger organization? Imagine having the freedom to innovate, the resources to execute your vision, and the security of an established brand, all without the daunting risks and personal sacrifices that come with starting a business from scratch. This is the tantalizing promise of entrepreneurship, a delicate balance of maverick spirit and corporate stability. It's the best of both worlds. The thrill of blazing new trails combined with a supportive ecosystem to nurture your wildest ideas. For those who crave the autonomy and creative freedom of entrepreneurship, but are understandably wary of the financial instability that often comes with it, entrepreneurship can be the ultimate sweet spot. You get to pour your passion into audacious projects, disrupt industries, and leave an indelible mark, all while enjoying a reliable paycheck and supportive infrastructure. The 8 qualities of an intrapreneur. 1. Entrepreneurial thinking. At their core, intrapreneurs approach their work with the same fervent urgency, bold innovation, and relentless determination that defines the most successful entrepreneurs. They're always seeking new frontiers, pushing boundaries, and challenging the status quo with an insatiable hunger to create something extraordinary. For them, complacency is a death sentence. They must consistently evolve, disrupt, and reimagine what's possible. 2. Brand ownership. To an intrapreneur, the company they work for isn't just an employer. It's a personal mission, a dream they've adopted as their own. They speak of the brand in terms of we and us, fiercely protecting its reputation and future as if it were their fledgling startup. This unwavering sense of ownership fuels an unparalleled level of dedication and drive. 3. Resource stewardship. Just like a scrappy entrepreneur pinching every penny, intrapreneurs treat the company's resources with reverence, guarding every dollar as if it were their hard-earned capital. They understand the value of frugality and the power of maximizing every investment. Wastefulness and inefficiency are simply not in their DNA. 4. Diplomatic reverence. While intrapreneurs may carry the fire of an entrepreneur, they maintain a respectful deference to the company's founders and established leadership. They recognize the risks, sacrifices, and battles waged to build the business, and graciously make room for the visionaries who paved the way. This humility allows them to forge powerful alliances and gain support for their bold ideas. 5. Relentless passion. What separates a phenomenal intrapreneur from a merely successful employee is an unwavering passion for their work, their company, and their vision. They approach each day with the fervor of a founder, pouring their heart and soul into every endeavor. This depth of passion is simply unmatched. It's what propels them to create, innovate, and leave an indelible mark on their industry. 6. Calculated risk-taking. Much like entrepreneurs, intrapreneurs understand that achieving something extraordinary often requires calculated risks. They're not reckless gamblers, but they're willing to push boundaries and buck conventions when the potential payoff is worthwhile. This strategic risk tolerance allows them to seize opportunities that more timid individuals would let slip through their fingers. 7. Adaptability. In the ever-changing landscape of business, the ability to pivot and adapt is critical. Entrepreneurs embrace change as an opportunity, nimbly adjusting their strategies and approaches to align with new realities and emerging trends. Where others see a crisis, they detect the seeds of reinvention and growth. 8. Accountability. True entrepreneurs don't make excuses or cast blame. They take radical ownership of their results, learn from their failures, and hold themselves accountable for driving progress and achieving their ambitious goals. This uncompromising sense of personal responsibility is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Imagine the incredible impact you could have by harnessing and amplifying these entrepreneurial qualities within the framework of an established company. The possibilities for innovation, industry disruption, and revolutionary change are boundless when you combine insatiable passion with access to vital resources and institutional knowledge. But the path will test your mettle at every turn. Only those with the grit and determination to persevere will reap the rewards. Finding the right environment. While the entrepreneurial spirit burns brightly in many individuals, not every corporate environment is conducive to nurturing and retaining these precious entrepreneurial talents. The organizations that thrive in today's rapidly evolving marketplace are those that actively cultivate a culture of entrepreneurship by 1. Embracing risk and creativity. Companies that stifle innovation, suppress creativity, and shy away from well-calculated risks will inevitably drive away their most ambitious, forward-thinking entrepreneurs. In stark contrast, organizations that celebrate new ideas and provide the freedom to explore daring concepts position themselves as magnets for entrepreneurial talent. These forward-thinking companies understand that sustainable growth and market dominance are only achieved by boldly charting new paths. They prioritize fostering a safe space for experimentation, where failure is seen not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone toward breakthrough successes. 2. Encouraging linchpins. In many stodgy corporate cultures, irreplaceable employees are seen as threats, indispensable team members who wield too much influence and power. However, the most successful companies understand that these linchpins are the very individuals propelling the organization forward. Rather than fearing them, these organizations empower their linchpins, celebrating their outsized impact. The most progressive leaders recognize that it's virtually impossible to retain top talent if you attempt to constrain or diminish their influence. Instead, they create opportunities for their linchpins to lead transformative initiatives, mentor rising stars, and leave an indelible mark on the company's trajectory. 3. Structuring for success. It's one thing to pay lip service to entrepreneurship. It's another entirely to create compensation structures, incentives, and paths for professional growth that truly reward the contributions of entrepreneurs. The most coveted workplaces don't just tolerate entrepreneurial behavior, they actively incentivize it, aligning personal rewards with company success. Whether it's offering equity stakes, profit-sharing models, or simply promoting based on impact rather than tenure, these companies make it abundantly clear. If you think and operate like an entrepreneur within our walls, you'll be rewarded like one. This ethos attracts the best and brightest entrepreneurial minds while fostering an unrelenting focus on driving results. Does your current workplace encourage these entrepreneurial traits and behaviors, or do you find yourself stifled and unfulfilled, yearning for an environment where your passion projects could truly take flight? The first step is honestly assessing your situation. Only then can you chart a course toward cultivating your entrepreneurial spirit in an organization worthy of your talents. If this exploration of alternative retirement strategies for entrepreneurs and creatives has struck a resonant chord, let your voice be heard. We'd be honored if you could like this video, share it with others who may find value in these insights, and subscribe to our channel.